So the first thing, I'm just going to use my phone right now. Okay, so if you don't have an MT4 account, this is how you go about it. So the first thing is that you have to set up a broker. All right, you go on your Play Store, download MT4 app. Yeah, I don't want to assume anything. So you go to Play Store, you download MT4. We have MT5, we have MT4. All right, you just search for MT4, brings it out. All right, I already have it, so I'm just going to open it. Okay, good. So yes, when you open it, you click on settings. All right, so yeah, you click on settings. So there are four. You have quotes. Under you have quotes. Under my screen, the bottom you have quote, you have chart, you have trade, you have history, and you have settings. Okay. Please give me your Android phone. Log in your Android phone. I'll do it on both Android and both. No, just I'll show it. Give me. So I'm going to show it both on the iOS and on the Android. So the first thing you do, you click on new account. All right. So if you don't have it right now, this time, one thing about, learning is doing as you're being told. So you can, if you're watching this video after, you can pause, do it. Or if you're watching it now, if you don't have it, you could just click on the settings, click on new account, and you open a demo account. At this point in time, you're opening a practice account. Now, if you already have a live account, let's say you open a broker, depending on the broker you open, you could actually consult with the person who brought you in system to give you, a broker, to suggest for you what broker you should use. But after getting the broker, you're going to have a username and a password. So at that point in time, you can now use the login, an existing user. But now that you are opening an account, what you use is open demo account. So JFX, I don't know if there's Oanda here. Okay, so there's Oanda demo. All right. So you put, your name is, I believe it's gonna be, your details are already gonna be there. So your name, email, then next thing is you click on register. Please wait until a new account is created. Okay, done. All right, good. So this is Wanda. All right, and yeah, so this is what it looks like. Okay. How many of you are here? You've not set up your MT4 and you're doing this right now, putting MT4 on the chat. Okay, so I'll just go through the process of setting it up. It's a little different on the Android. All right, it's a little different on the Android. So the Android version, I'm just going to, I don't want to leave anyone. Okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to also do the Android. All right, so in case you have an Android phone, okay, you are going to, what happened? Okay, so the next thing is there are already major pairs there. All right, so the first thing you do, you're going to add the rest instrument. So you click on the plus sign at the top of the screen. All right, so that's a plus sign. So you see Forex, then the others are groups. So you click on Forex. Every other thing you don't have that you do trade, you could begin to add them, like the NZ, JPYs, yeah, whatsoever that is not there, NZD, USD. Okay. So basically, this is where you get to add. All right, then another thing is you can begin to add, yeah, these are other Euro GBP, what are that? But just look through USD card, USD CHF, GBP, JPY. Everything I'm adding here right now are in the scope of my trading environment. Okay, so this broker, right, does not carry crypto. Okay, does not carry crypto. So it's just ForexPest, this one that I'm using. So other brokers like JAFX, again, in case you want to trade crypto and all of those other stuff, it means this broker won't work for you. All right. So what you do is you can open JAFX, all right, and that gives you access to crypto indices, stocks, and all the rest. So, but this is just a way to open a broker and a way to use the broker. All right. So go back to the main page so you can see everything you've added, they've been included. Then the next thing you want to do, all right, is I don't know how your platform looks like. So if you click on chat, this is chat. All right, yours may not look like this. All right, and if you want to set up your chat, all you just do is you click settings. All right, so I'm just going to give you, if you want your chat, I believe, how many of you, you've opened yours and your chat is like this? Let me just know on the chat. All right, so yours may not be like this. Okay, GEFX is closed. Amazing. All right, so yours may not be like this. All right, so what I'm going to do is just set up a chat so that it looks like this. All right, if yours is like this, put 1. If yours is not like this, put 2. Let me just know, so I don't assume for anyone. If you've opened yours and your chat, most times they come with like green, black, or so black and white, right? Sometimes it comes with black and white when you open it. So because I already have a setting in my system, that's why mine is like this. So what you want to do now is go to your settings. All right, click on settings, then click on charts. All right, click on charts, then you click on colors. First is anything you see here, duplicate it. So you can take a screenshot. I am on candlesticks. My volumes are on, my ask price, everything is on. So if yours is not on, just click it on. Okay. Then the next thing is the these second ones, they are not on. So click on colors. All right. Just duplicate it. Screenshot it. All right. Screenshot what you see here. My grid is black, foreground is white. All right. Green. So just screenshot these things and duplicate it. All right. Or you could just click it. So just if you click it, you could see the color, click it. All right. So that's what you just do. Very easy. I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds to do that. All right. 20 seconds. And it's 19. And it's 17. And it's 15. It's going to 10. All right. If you've done it, if it's okay, if you take a screenshot, so that's good. All right. Then the next thing you want to do, okay, and it's 5. So it's basically just green, red. The only thing that is different. So the greens go, the buys goes, anything you see bull, they go with green. All right. Anything you see beer, they go with what? Red. The only thing that's kind of different is the line chart. All right. So please, can you come again? Take a screenshot and just duplicate what you see. All right. So if you go on your, so how did I come here? All right. I click on settings and I click on charts. All right. I click on settings. I click on charts. All right. Do everything you see. So take a screenshot, just duplicate it. So your chart could look like this, right? So your chart could look like this. Does that make sense? Now, every other thing, you could delete a thing if you don't, anything. I don't know what's on the down window on yours. Is it like this? Let me see here. Let me see. Okay. Whatsoever is there, all right, you could delete it. All right. If you hold your screen, whatsoever is there, just click delete it. Okay. It should be deleted. So hold your screen. Anything aside your chat, delete it. Click the red listing. All right. So that is about how the chart looks like. All right. This is the trading account you have. They've gifted you $100,000. All right. So you have $100,000. All right. So history shows you what you've taken. So if I take a trade right now, all right, it's gonna, and it closes, it's gonna show me history. So let's get into Android. All right. So I'm just gonna get off and I'll show you how it is on the Android. And it's gonna be easy peasy for this. So it's recorded anytime your member signs up in the system, anyone you want to set up. All right. It's going to be easy flow. So I'm gonna make just a moment. Put in a 5 so far if you've gotten to this page and it's clear. Okay, so I want to move to the Android. Stop sharing now. Put in a 5 on the chat. Okay, good. You don't want to be ahead of me. Let me lead you. All right, Mr. Bartolome. Don't be ahead. Let me lead you. Okay. You don't know where you're going from here until I tell you so. All right. So I'm going to share the screen right now. Android screen. Start now. Okay, good. So let's go find MT4. Where are you? MT4. Boom. Okay, so this is the same thing that was. So like I said, this is how it looks like. All right, so this account has just been created. This is how it looks like. It has 100,000, just like you guys all got gifted. Now you go to the, so you can see this is how it looks like, black and white. So first thing is that I can delete this. Android is a little different. All right, hold on. So I go on now on Android is at the top left. Okay, you click at the top left, it's going to show you, all right, settings. And it's going to show you charts, all right. It's going to show you, you can see that on the other phone, OLS is not ticked, all right. The rest were ticked. Then you see, we now go to colors. Where is colors? Good. So just the same way you have it, all right, the same thing you do here. So let me just, okay, on Android, all right, so colors. So foreground is white, grid is black, all right. Has not changed. Okay, I need to click. Skin custom background, foreground white, grid is not changing. Okay, maybe after volume. Volume is green, yeah, bar up. So bar up is green. Bar down is red. Bull candle green. Bear candle red. No, that's not right. Then chart line. So you can see that there's a difference between line chart. That's, I think chart line is the line chart, purple. You know, most time the difference, this is just the difference between bid price. Bid price is green. So people are gonna, instead of asking, oh, why ask price line, red, stop levels, red. Okay, good. I think everything is good. The only thing that didn't change is grid refused to change, foreground. I don't know why it didn't change. Okay, but let's click OK and see how it looks like. Okay, so this is it. Okay, I believe it didn't change because the background is white. I don't know, but this is how it looks like. So yours could be like this. This is also good. All right. Is it good? Is it better? Put in a 5. All right. If you got that, if this makes sense. Okay, so this is the setup of how it looks like. This is the setup of how it looks like. Okay, I want to find hold on. So there's a way you could remove this RSI that is there. So main chart, main window, indicator window, there's relative strength index. You could actually remove it. I want to find a way to remove it. If you're not using it, I don't use it, okay, but it doesn't really matter, okay? Delete it. So you hold on it, all right, and you delete it. Moving average. Hold on it, you delete it. All right, so this your plan is like this. All right, if this is good, put in good on the chart. Okay, this is good. So this is a recorded video. So even if you're not getting it now, it gives you access. It gives you access to both. All right, to both. Are we good? Put good on the chart. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to show how a trade is taken. So we all have $100,000. All right, and we have our chart. So I need everybody to go to USD card on your demo account. All right. So I'm going to give different ways to take a trade. So when you get trades, the most important, the 4 things that are given to you in a trade is the entry price. Let me share. Okay, I'll type it on the chat. Entry price. All right, number 2, risk, which is stop loss. Then you have take profit. Then you have order. Okay, so the first is actually order. Order means, is it a buy? Is it a sell? What is the order? So is it a buy order? Is it a sell order? Is it a stop? Is it a pending order? All right. So, and all of this, how you are going to take the trade is just based on this information I'm just going to share. So let's say, all right, you got an idea, all right, USD card, and a market, when you see the type of order buy and sell, okay, buy and sell typically means, so when you see the, you click on, let's say we want to trade USD JPY, all right, so on Android, I don't know why this is white, it's a little white, open chart, symbol property, advanced mode, okay. So new order is how you get to take a trade on Android, all right. So new order, open chart, symbol properties. I don't know why this one is like this. I don't know why, but I'm seeing it here, but I'm not sure you guys are seeing it well. Okay, so this is open chart of USD JPY. You click, is in the network. Am I breaking my voice? Just let me know in the chat. Am I breaking? I'm not breaking. Okay, good. Why is this taking our time to load? So on Android, you want to change your time. So these are part of the features. Why is it not showing this chart? Why are you delaying me? Okay, let's see. It's loading. Or is it this phone? You don't want me to show them Android. You know, maybe my system doesn't align with Android. Okay, good. It's supposed to show the chart now. All right. You want to get into Android. Why are you rejecting my hand? Okay, so you click on the screen, your time frame. This is where you're going to see time frame. I'm sorry, Android is not, my hands are not accepting, it's not accepting Android. It's not me. All right. It's not even showing the chat. What did I do to you, Android? Or is the market closed? Wait, oh, I think the market is closed. The market is not moving. The charts are not moving. Or is it my phone? My phone is full. It's not moving. Can you guys notice this? It's not the same on my other phone. Or is it this Android? I'm checking my other phone right now. Just a moment. Like I'm checking my other phone. It's not the same. Okay, it's moving on my, okay. That's another broker. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I'm going to share. So since Android is not giving me this opportunity, hold on, let me share from Apple. All right, so and I'll just explain. Just a moment. Okay, I'm sharing. Am I sharing my screen now? Does not start to share. Okay, good. All right, so go to the chart. Same broker is fully loaded here now. What's happening with Android? What's wrong with you? All right. Is it because I've rejected you all of these years? You want to come and you want to bring our quarry on live TV? Okay, so this is what it is right now. So I'm using, all right, there's a feedback on the chat. I'm using Apple eating. The market is moving. Okay, good. So what we have here right now is now how to take a trade. When we click on the currency, so let's say they give you a currency, the first thing they're going to give you is a price. They give you the currency, they give you the price. So let's say we want to trade Euro USD. All right, I will click on trade. Okay, so this is what you're going to see. All right, now I'm going to explain this in an so in an Apple, all right, this is what it looks like. But in an Android, it's a little different. You see maybe a different word, new order or something. Yeah, I didn't have the opportunity to actually know it. I'm sorry, Android. So the first thing is market. So after the currency, you see market execution. That is where you pick the order. All right. So if it's so anytime you see buy Euro USD, okay, it means that's market execution. That's instant execution. All you just need to do is to cross check the price. All right. is to cross-check the price. So that one you don't need, not a pending order. That's just you going into the market where the market is. So what you just need to do is you put your stop loss, all right, and you put your take profit. Okay, and you click a buy or you click a sell, whatever order is given to you. Okay, if it's a buy market, it's blue. If it's a sell market, it's red. So one thing I'm going to do in the course of class today, I'm going to give you guys active trading, all right, for you to practice. So you guys all demonstrate it. Does that make sense? Okay, so the next thing is, in case it's a different kind of order, like you see a limit order, all right. Now a limit is used as a type of pending order that activates a market that you're looking at going in a different direction. So if the market has been buying, a limit order is used. So so let's say I want to showing the market. So the market is buying, and you know it's going to buy to some certain extent, and it will reverse. Okay, it means you want to buy the limit. Okay, so if you want to sell, it means you want to sell the limit of its buy. So the market is buying, you say, okay, if it gets to a certain area, it's going to start selling. That's when you use a sell limit. All right, a buy limit is if you're buying, the market is selling, and you know that if it gets to a certain area, it's going to buy. So you're going to buy, all right, the sell point. Okay, the position of a selling market. You're buying a position of a selling market. That is what limits. They are used for reversals. All right, you know the market is going to go where you want it to go. All right, that's where you pick a buy. The explanation may not make sense right now. Practice will help it make sense. So, and when we show the chart, all right, you're gonna see how you could use when and how you could use this type of orders. Now, a stop is literally used for continuation. Okay, limits are for reversals, all right, stops are for continuation. So let's say a market is selling, all right, it's just like a market is going, the bus is going a certain direction, and you are at a bus stop, you're just waiting for the bus to come and pick you, all right. So you use a stop to continue a market. So either a buy stop or a sell stop, that's for continuation. A limit is to go the other way, all right. Does that make sense? Putting a 2 on the chart. Okay, putting a 2 on the chart. All right, so Alex, what I want you to do, or yeah, if you're here, just do a simple write-up explanation of what a limit is. Already in the academy, but sometimes, you know, in our community, just simple write-up. Okay, I use so this thing. So limits are used for reversals, while stops are used for continuation. Okay, so it puts that in your head. Okay, so the middle, so if I click on market execution, so we're going to do a simple order right now. I need all of us to go to Euro USD. Okay, it's market execution, and don't use your live account. This is demo trading. We're all going to demo trade this right now. So because you have a $100,000 account, all right, if you're using a proper risk management, you're supposed to use 1%, 1 to 3%. But in this environment, you want to trade what you have. So how much do you have? How much do you think you have right now? You want to trade your account like you have 1,000, so that it falls, you know, in that environment where, you know, where you don't think is your money and you're rich, you can do whatever you like. Okay, so you want to trade it like it's just $1,000 that is there. So what is 10%? Because you happen to, you know, when you trade, you want to trade it like it's your money that is there, and you put $1,000 there. So a percent of $1,000, what's 1% of $1,000? Okay. Yeah, thanks. What's 1%? What's 1% of $1,000? Is actually $10. All right, is that correct? Okay, good. So what it means is, now this is not a binary that you go and click, you use $10. Now the lot size now determine what kind of risk. 1% is a 0.01. Okay. 2% is 0.02. 10% is what? 1 point. So in a mini lot size, so we have 3 types of lot sizes. All right. If you have a $100 account, you use a micro lot size, which is 0.01. If you have a $1,000 account, you use a 1.0, which is 1% of your account you're using. So if you have a standard is when you have $10,000. So on the norm, in a $100,000 account, I'm supposed to use, all right, a standard 10. Okay. So, but I don't want to trade like that money is mine. I want to trade like 1,000. So I'm going to use a 0.11. Okay, that's a mini. So I need everybody to put 0.1. So that is how you edit what? Your lot size. If you've done that, put in 1 on the chat. Okay. I need us to follow. Okay, even if you know it before, just see it means you've done it. Just type 1 so that it doesn't look as if I'm in a space alone. All right. So the next thing is, all right, wherever the market is right now, so you're always giving the opportunity of a stop loss. Now, when it comes to Forex, we do not use the last 3 digits. We use the first 4 digits after the decimal. Write that down. Okay. We use the first 4 digits after what? The decimal. All right, the first 4 digits. So whenever you are calculating your pips, all right, so they give you, and they tell, sometimes, you know, when I call my trader, so they may tell you pips, or they may give you the what actual number. But I want to act like you know what a pip is. So a pip is what? The first 4 digits after the decimal. You count from the first 4 digits after the decimal. All right. So if you want to take a trade for a buy, okay, it means the stop loss has to be below the entry. If you want to take a trade for a sell, the stop loss has to be above the entry. Right. I'm just giving you guys an explanation here. When we are on the chart, you guys will see why. So, but we're going to take this trade now because we want to sell this trade. Okay. I want us to sell this trade. All right. And use a stop loss of 50 pips. So what would be 50 pips? Who can tell me on the chart? If the last digit, if you're counting from pips, it means, so I said for a sell, the stop loss is going to be above. It means that's an addition. For a buy, the stop loss is going to be below. That's a subtraction. So what would be the value, all right, of 50 pips on this? It means you're going to add 50 to this to be able to sell. So if I add 50, you know, now I'm taking out the last digit. It doesn't matter here. It's a pipette. It doesn't really count. All right. So I'm just going to add 50 to this. If I add 50 to this, it will be what? 1.0560. Okay. So that will be my stop loss. Okay. And if the take profit is 50 pips, what would it be? All right. It will be what? 1.04, okay, 60. All right. And all I do is what? Click sell. Happen. Okay, I didn't do 4. Okay, 0.4. Okay, good. So that's that. Does that make sense? Make sense? It's a bit different on Android. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm trying to use my brain. I've traded on Android before. Or why did Android do us? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can salvage that very quick. I don't want anyone left behind on this. So let's see. I'm going to try and open another broker. I don't know if it's this broker or it's my. Oh, wait. It may be that. Okay, I didn't switch my network on. You know, oh my goodness. Let me just a moment, 1 second. All right. Hold on. I want to check, you know, no, check the app if network is on the app. You know, it's not like iPhone. Yeah, you know, it's working. It's working. No, that's my, you're streaming me. Oh. Just, guys, just a moment. All right. Okay, you want to sign into this? What sign it? Used to do that. I'm sorry, guy. I don't use Android. Okay. Maybe what I'll do, I'll find or does Mr. or does anyone have an Android that could just stream? So to help us, okay. Me, okay, Mr. Jagon, please help us. Let me make it. You're already a co-host, please stream. All right. So to just help us. I'm sorry, guys. It's not my environment. I'm very sorry. Okay. So you can go ahead, share your second device. All right, where is it? It has what? It's moving now. It's not moving. It means it's not connected. Yeah. What's the name of the second device, Mr. Jagon? What's the name on the second device?
Please hold a second. Please hold a second. I'm just connecting it.
Okay, all right. So yeah, we don't want, the reason we're taking that time to set you guys up on this. All right. So there are no assumptions. You know, sometimes, like our chairman said, you know, we're calling out these trades, these things are there. We are assuming we're celebrating results, and some people just even know how to, you know, communicate a trade just because they've not set it up, they've not, you know, followed due process. So we're making this available now. This is not like we just show you. I'm taking you step by step. Okay.
Second device just came online.
Yeah, connecting it now. Okay, good.
Okay, I can share now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
All right, so good. So good. So in an Android, all right, this is what you had when you opened, right? This is your demo account, right?
Yes, sir. It's demo account.
Okay, good. So to add the pair, that's a plus sign. Click the plus sign, let them see. All right, so there's Forex Major, there's Exotic, you know. So anything you want to trade, like if you go to Forex Crosses, all right, click on Forex Crosses. There are pairs that are there. Just click on it. If you click anyone you need, just click on it to add it. All right. If you just tap on it, it's going to add it. All right. That's it. All right. You can go back. So any pair you don't see, just make sure you can find them either on the crosses or Forex pairs, or if it's crypto, you can add it. Now you go down to, yeah, I believe you set up your candles already, right? We did that. At least I was able to do that with the other phone. So if you want to take a trade, so let's say Euro USD, you didn't do yours. You didn't set up yours, means you're okay with this, like this.
No, right. I didn't set it up. I'm okay with
okay,
it.
Good. Okay, good. So if you click on, go back to the pairs. Okay, hold Euro USD. So what you do, I think, is on hold. All right, good. So you click on new
For Android, you press and hold, and it will pop up.
Yeah. So click on new order. So you guys are seeing, so this is what it looks like. It's not really different. The only difference is on Android, the buy, you see the green line is a buy, while the red line, all right, the first one on the left is a sell. Okay, is where you're going, is what you put your stop loss, while your take profit is the green side. Does that make sense? That's the difference here. So if you want to put a stop loss, you put it on the red line. If you want to put a take profit on the green line, that's the only difference. Then you click a sell or a buy. All right, you can see the lot size are still the same. If you click on the top, market execution, all right, it's still the same thing. The only difference is the placement. Does that make sense? So that's the only difference on executing on Android. So far, so good. Does this make sense? All right, put in a 5, this makes sense. So that's the only difference on Android. All right, put 5 on the chart if you're good. Put 5. All right, so we're good on Android, and we're also good on how to take how to use an Android and how to use set up, an iOS. All right, so now we're going to go to the chart. It is 50 pips stop loss, TP 50 pips. So in case you didn't take the trade on Android, all you just do is what? Put the input here. All right, add to stop loss for a buy. If you're selling, add to stop loss. All right, if you're then you subtract from. So put the price. You're going to see the price. Where is price right now? Price is presently at 1.0511. So you can see. All right, all you just do is what? Minus 50 for take profit and add. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So you can stop sharing. All right. So you don't have to look at the market. If it gets to the stop loss, it will take you off. If it gets to take profit, it will take you. That's the beautiful thing about Forex. You don't have to look at it. All right. So I'm going to now go on the chart. Let's go look at the chart and see how we now leverage over the chart to give you guys the instruction. Okay. If you've learned something beautiful, put beautiful on the chart. If you got something. So yeah, what are we going to buy and what are we going to sell at the moment? Now, when it comes to trading, the first 3 months or 6 months, you want to be very good at something. What's that? Who can tell me on the chart? Right? Who can put it on the chart? You are not a master, not until you're good at this thing. Okay, put it on chart. Did somebody say charting? No. So that another person will not go and okay, so copy and paste. We have 4 types of copy and paste. So I would say no to that. So that you don't think. All right. Okay, so who can tell me? There's a word. All right. There's a word. It's highly spoken of. You follow instructions. You model instructions. You want to be very good at what? Following instructions. All right. Your first 3 to 6 months, you want to have a document that shows how good you are in following instruction. And trust me, just like going to school and getting a certificate, you can go use it to work. When you're very good at following instructions, your instructions will lead you. You will know if you know how to do the thing. A lot of people come in here and they try, all right, to want to go duplicate and get results. That is very good. You're taking it hands-on. But if you're not good for you to become a good leader, you need to be a good follower. So while you're following instruction document, then you go do the instruction. It means you're going from one to the other. But the most important is you want to have the proof that you're a good follower. Not until you have that, you can't. So when you come to the academy, what do you do first? Following instruction means you're leveraging. You don't know how to trade yet. You may not be as good as Kenvry or as who brought you in, all right, in your first 3 months or 6 months. You may be better than them. But what you want to do to put yourself in a safe space is leverage over tools that are already working for you. You don't have to need the knowledge to do so. Right. And part of those tools right now, you guys have access. So presently, if you're on the TBX environment, all right, you have access to Blaze, you have access to what? So I'm talking Forex now. So Forex gives you access to Blaze. So I'm just going to type this application that will help you make money, all right, while you are a student. Okay. So these are things you can leverage over to make money and to even practice, then start making money when your practice is good. Number 1, now you have Blaze. All right. Blaze gives you access to fast. All right, I am Blaze is free. Okay. This gives you access to copy to earn. All right, fast trade ideas. Okay. Number 2 is steady. Is copy to earn, swing, fast, long, potential. Okay, that's swing. So I would say then we have another one we have for practice, okay, is swipe trades. Okay. So these are three categories. So steady gives you long. So you are that deep earner. People like me, I could take a trade and I'll leave it for a week. The potential is massive, but you don't have time to look at the chart, but you want big moves. Steady gives you that. All right. So you are the person who loves your daily target 50 pips, 20 to 50 pips. All right. Swipe trade gives you that. Okay. Then you're that person 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20. You're in a fast movement. Blaze gives you that. All right. So, and guess what? If you are in the elite, you have access to all of this. If you're not in the elite, you probably go take what? Swipe trades and steady, okay, for about $46. But if you're on the elite, you have access to this. You don't have to bother yourself to earn 5% a day. These things, they give more than, if you're present with the apps, they give you more than 5%, all right? But I'm not just going to tell you here, or you're listening to this, don't get hyped up. Don't get into fast mode. The whole idea is within your first 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, take out at least 2 weeks to model following instruction. All right. If they send you this trade, use your demo account to start taking this trade. You know what's going to happen over a period of a month? You may not use all of these tools. You may just find one. But how do you know the one you find? Is for you to demonstrate several of them. Have maybe 10, 20, or 30 trades taken from these three. See your result. It is not your result, it's the result of the tool. So the one you have the highest potential, duplicate it again. And if the potential aligns, all right, focus on that one. Does that make sense? We have another one, but I'm not going to tell any newbie here to delve into that one yet, which is called the swipe coin. That's crypto. I'm dealing with Forex right now. We have tools in our academy that will help you earn. So you don't have to focus on earning from your skill set. You don't have to focus on, I'm not getting it right. What's happening, Kenvry? What am I doing wrong? Mr. Obi, Doctor, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing this thing. Don't bother yourself what you're not doing wrong for 6 months. All right, what you think you're not doing, what you think you're doing wrong right now is part of your process of growth because you're learning from it. Rather than learn from it, you're worried about it. All right, that's the goal. The proof that you're learning is that you're failing. Okay, you're seeing why you're failing and you're getting better. But most times we worry because, all right, we are trying to earn. So congratulations. If you want to earn with the tools. If you want to learn with the education and practice. Does this make absolute sense? Put in a 555 in the chat. Okay, so this is an arsenal of tools. So this is what pays me. All right, till I get to know, or not until I start having my own result that is far better than this result, I won't stop using this thing. That's what you tell yourself. Okay, so that's in the Forex environment. So MT4, these are things that will help you. So far, so good. All right, any question on that? So don't bother yourself. Whether you're doing it right, you can earn from this, and there is no limit on how much you can earn. Okay, so the market is actually bullish on. No, there's no bullish. Everything is looking bearish right now. Euro USD is looking bearish. All right. Okay, and it's already bearish. It's already, going down. So I told us something this morning, all right, and I want to show us. I don't know if okay, good. I believe everybody here was on the session this morning. How many of you got this trade? I gave this trade this morning. I gave you the chart this morning. How many pips has it done? Break, retest, and I said 15 pips. Has it done the 15 pips? How many of you got this morning? The market broke, retested. My guy is going, all right? And I said, this is going to be, I put this thing there because that's going to be its rejection. Can you see? All right, it's rejected it. How many of you got this morning? All right. So that is how you get opportunities. We will give you. All you need to do is to know how to take it. Okay. So, yeah. And I also said I was going to explain what a simple concept. Okay. So how do I get to take this trade like Mr. Bartlome asked in the morning? So what do I do? How do I take this kind of trades? All right. It's very easy. Know when to sell. Know the value. Know the risk. Take the trade for the potential. So I called this trade this morning. I said, when I called, the price was around here. All right, price was around the 0.5. And I said, okay, this market, two things. It's either it breaks this level, comes to retest it and goes up. All right, that's a buy position for a continuation, or it's going to break this level, come back, all right, retest it. And I actually think it did it in 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, this is where I actually entered the trade. Okay, and it came down here. One is out already. I'm still on another one. Okay, so that's it. That's how many pips done? I said 15 pips, short clips, boom, out. Okay, it came on a 1 hour. So it did it on a 15 minutes and it also retested it on a 1 hour, which is good. It has broken, retested on a 1 hour, closed below the zone. So yeah, there will be a separate class for this kind of price action when it comes to price trap. All right. So whenever a market is on a downward movement and it breaks a certain area, it's the same thing we're doing in price action. All right. Breaks to the same way you sell, the same way we get to sell when it hit the zone. All right. And it closes in the zone on a higher time frame. All right. And if you check the market, okay, a beautiful time to get in case you're very new and you don't really know those price level, you could use the strategy. All right. So when you're on the 15 minutes, all right, the market comes up on the 15 minutes. Just look at just go on your hourglass. All right. So when we give you the area and you want to, okay, what time Kenvry do I enter? If you reach there, click a sell. And what will give you a strong confirmation is also using the what? The hourglass, all right, or the liberty on market trap. Use the 15 minutes, all right, time frame. So this was the break, this was the retest. Use the strategy. The only thing that is not there is probably, the only thing that may not be there. So this is a trade that went for both Forex, all right, and also what? Binary. It got here, this 15 minutes aligned, yes, all right. Both RS and stochastic aligned on the 15 minutes. You took your position, 30 pips, stop loss, all right, 15. So the first TP was 15, and I said the second potential, which is very, very, you know, it's going to be a strong battle. Okay, so that's why I only said 15 minutes, 15 piece. All right, so that's what you do. You could use the strategies to start getting in on your what ideas. It takes practice. Okay, so this is good. The next time I'm going to take this trade right now, if I'm looking at this trade, what I am looking at this trade is this very, very simple. All right, this is still going to break. So if this market pulls down, all right, and comes back up, it's a strong indication of what? A fall down on Euro USD for a continuation. Okay, it's going to break this zone. I needed to break this zone. I put this zone here for a reason. It's even this zone, not even the upper one. All right, this is the zone. So the same thing I'm showing you now that I showed you this morning is the same thing that will happen. The same price action, same principles. All right. Okay, what is the difference between swipe option for binary, bliss for Forex? Okay, so these are liquidity areas. The market will either collect the liquidity, accept the liquidity, or break off the liquidity area. So if the market breaks this area, it's broken the liquidity area. It means sellers are going to take charge. Market is coming down, right? And that has a strong potential, very strong potential. Okay, so that's what I'll be looking out for. It's not ready for me right now. I'm waiting for it. So let's see if we can see anything so sharp before this 1 o'clock. Euro USD, that's the guy. Euro JPY, not really my thing. Okay, but it's been good. This guy has been begging me to come. He's been begging me to bring her back into the house. But you know, I'm testing it out. Okay, so right about now, we should be looking at still in the okay. Market comes back to this area, we're going to be getting, yeah, we should be getting a 5 minutes reaction on binary, but I'm not going to do Forex yet. Okay, I think it will work. It's a break and a retest on this zone. Hold on, guys. If you have any question, you can type it on the chat. See. So this was it. I think that's about it. If it comes, okay, yeah. So there will be a good sell. All right. The market comes here, hold the zone. It doesn't break up. There'll be a good sell. Now, some people will ask, can I use a sell limit? It's not healthy, okay, to use a sell limit. Most times you need to see the reaction of the market, okay? It's in the buy region right now. The market is still uptrend. It means you can still go up. So this doesn't work. If this was below, all right, probably when it sells down, if it has stretched down, okay, then I would use a selling. But right about now, I still would want to watch the market because it's crossly still in its bullish momentum. So yeah, I'll wait out for, how do I get this recorded session? I'm going to put it on the chat in the group. All right. So that's about that. Yeah. Watch out for the sell area around this zone. Okay. So whenever you see the break and a retest, all right, happens. Yeah, I clearly don't like it because it's, let me see what the 1 hour is. Okay, I think this will not be bad. All right. It will not be bad. Let it retest. We already got in on the trace. Okay, no. So no need to actually take the, you already got, okay, this is EJ. EJ has, if it rejects, so look at what happened. It rejected and went back up. Okay. If it rejects, it may go back up. So if I'm taking this trade, what would be my stop loss? Okay. A little above this would be like 50 pips. All right, so good. So what I'm going to do right now is, if the market comes back to, so I need someone to just type 136309, all right, on the chart as stop loss. So if the market retests this area just the same way we saw EU right now, all right, retest this area, I'm going to take a sell. Man, this is going to be very good potential, very good potential. All right, very good potential. All right, the market is coming down here, and that's a potential of, oh boy, that's good. That's about 7.7%. So you could clearly take your first 22%, 20 pips, then use TP2, all right, for 70 pips. Okay, then you give it a 50 pip stop loss. I'm good with that. All right, that will be me potential for EJ for the drop. All right, that's gonna be good for the drop. So my take profit is gonna be 80 pips. My stop loss is gonna be 50 pips. All right, and my entry is gonna be around 815. If the market retests this 815 zone, okay, I'm gonna get in for a sell, which is the break and a retest. All right. So what do? Write it out, put bell. If it gets there, take the trade. All right. Take it in your demo account. That is one. Any questions so far? All right. Was it a good class? Was it a good lesson? Good. All right. And someone who's very sharp in trading will probably take just 10 pips, collect it, get away, collect it, because there's a resistance here. Collect it, get away, collect it, get away. But the patient ones will wait it out. All right, so I don't have to work the market. That's what they call scalping. Scalping is just taking it and getting away, taking it and getting away. All right. Any questions so far? So you are in a 15. Another way to know the trade is ready. It's not when it gets there, you take it. That's wrong in this concept. It has to break and it has to retest and close below the zone. If this candle doesn't close in this zone, it is not a retest, all right? It may be a rejection. Okay, retest means it breaks, it closes, and the candle holds the zone, all right? That is when I can get in for what? A bearish move, all right? 5 minutes on this boy is getting set. EJ, I don't take EJ on 5 minutes actually. Okay, I only take EJ on 15 minutes. That's a paranoid pair. Okay, please, can you explain how leverage would affect the lot size one uses and still? Okay, good. So congratulations. So let's say it's very easy, automated tools. So if you're in the system, right, there's what we call risk calculator on a money scanner for Forex. So what I do is, if I only want to use 1% of my account, I just go there, I put $1,000, all right, and I put 1%. Okay, I put the pair, what we're trading. So let's say EJ, I put the entry. So what's the entry? The entry is supposed to be 135.815, assuming, all right? So I click. Oh, Euro JPY. $131.815. So 815. So stop loss is 50 pips. So that 136 points. What was the number there? The number, what number did I give to you? You typed it, nobody typed it down. So 50 pips from 815 will be plus 50 is 86, 20, 30, 86.30, right? So let's just say 86.30. That's around 50 pips. I don't know my lot size. I click on calculate. It tells me my lot size. If I have $1,000 account and I only want to use I only want to lose 1%, my lot size I should use is 0.02. Because I'm using, so the lot size is what the risk, the stop loss is what determines your lot size. Okay. So if I want to give 2% of the account, all right, it's going to be 0.04. So let's say my stop loss is like 30 pips, right? No, I think I made a mistake. It's 30. Yeah, I think that's why it's low. Okay, so what I'm supposed to use is a 0.05 for what? 2%, 0.05 lot size. Okay, so let's say my stop loss was just 20 pips. That is 10 plus 30 pips. Right, you can see that the lot size is going to increase. So it's your stop loss that determines your what? Your risk. So you could use this calculator. When we got started, that's what we're using. The net, right? Before we started using our brain, this is what we started using. All right. Make sense? Mr. Ladimiji, does that answer your question? So you don't have to go calculate. Just put your entry. Put the entry you want to get in on the trade. Put the stop loss. All right. That's that. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to type this right up. Thank you, Alex, for the Any questions so far? Has it been a wonderful session? Okay, so with the absence of questions, I want to appreciate you guys. This recording will be made available in the group. All right, make sure you watch to do, set up, then start taking the ideas on these apps that were advised. God bless you guys. Bye-bye. Chairman, I think Chairman is here. You have anything to say? Okay, it's gone. All right.